Welcome back to the Bettor Hour. And look, we want everyone to have fun getting in on the action, but we want you to do so responsibly. Visit haveagameplan.org and bet responsibly. And now, the puck is going to be dropping tonight on the Stanley Cup Finals. We've got the Avalanche, who are the favorite, and the two-time champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. In order to get ourselves in on this, we're going to go through some prop bets and some bets for the game and the series tonight and let you know which side we're taking, which rink side we will be taking. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, so first we're doing a player prop. Goals in a series. We got Nathan McKinnon from Colorado, over 2.5 goals in the series. That's at -115. Or Nikita Kucherov from Tampa Bay, over 2.5 goals in the series, and that is at +120. Alex, what do you think?
I mean, McKinnon's been unbelievable this postseason run, but I can't back McKinnon knowing what Tampa Bay defensively brings to the table and what Vasilevsky's done, particularly towards the tail end of that Rangers series. I just think the discrepancy between the Oilers defense and this Tampa Bay Lightning defense, you just can't state it enough. And then Kucherov, I mean, 7 goals in 17 games this playoffs. I don't hate it. And Darcy only has an .897 save percentage for the Avalanche. I know, EC, you love them, but I just think this is great offense versus great D. But as far as McKinnon, I'm going to go under. I like the plus money play with Kucherov.
All right.
I understand that. Andrei Vasilevsky is the best goalie in the league. They have a great defense led by Victor Hedman. But when you look at Nathan McKinnon, he's not only playing well right now, 11 goals in 14 games, but he's been doing it all year. And the offense runs through Nathan McKinnon. So when the Avalanche score, I believe it's going to be through McKinnon. So I'm going to go ahead and take that over.
I'm agreeing with you. You know, we like to call him Nate Dogg on this show. I'm going Nathan McKinnon as well. He has scored 11 goals in 14 games in the playoffs this year. And if he keeps up this pace, which I completely hear you, that defense and that goalie, it's an entirely different situation. But he is on pace to at least get 3 goals in this series if he kind of keeps up his Nate Dogg style. All right, let's talk about team props here. This one's a little crazy. Okay, over 3.5 goals in game 1. You got Tampa Bay with the over 3.5 at +200, or you got Colorado Avalanche over 3.5 goals, game 1 at +115. Are you firing on any of these?
I mean, I would probably go C on the Scantron, none of the above if I had to. I think it's a feel-it-out game. Also, I don't like taking the Avalanche when they've had, a week and a half off.
Yeah.
We saw the rust with the Lightning coming into that Rangers series to begin that, the New York game 1 and game 2. I'm going to go, if I had to, the Lightning. But that's just because I have to sprinkle on something. They hit this in 6 to 17 games this playoffs. I just think the Avalanche are going to be running into a wall here.
Yeah.
And I don't see either going over 3.5, but I'll take Tampa Bay if I had to take anyone.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been riding with the Avalanche all year, and they have a great offense. They put up a lot of goals, but having a week and a half off is going to take them some time to get back to their true form. So for game 1, I would have to lean towards the Lightning. They're coming fresh off a nice series against the Rangers. They have the momentum going with them. I'll lean towards the Lightning in that one.
I'm not doing either of these, you guys. I mean, at +200, there's a reason why it's priced like that, because it's really not likely to happen. I do like this game going under, so I'm not going to say either of them are going to have 3.5 goals. Like you said, best goalie, and the Avalanche actually have the best defense, and Tampa Bay has the second beat defense. So both of these teams are good at defending the blue line. We've got one incredible goalie. Avalanche are going to be a little bit skittish, too. I think it's their first time there in a long time, so I like a lower scoring game. All right, let's look at a player prop here. An anytime goal scorer. We've got Steven Stamkos from Tampa Bay, anytime goal scorer at +165. Or we've got Gabriel Landeskog from Colorado, anytime goal scorer at +180. Who do you like?
I'm loving the Stamkos play here.
Me
2
too.
goals in the clincher against the Rangers. He had a goal in one of the 2 outings against the Avalanche. He's got 9 goals in 17 games this playoffs. I think they look to him and Kucherov as the 1-2, and I'll take that plus money all day.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to keep agreeing with you, but I have to. I'm going to go with Stamkos as well. 42 goals throughout the season, 9 goals in the playoffs. I mean, the guy puts up points. He does a great job putting the ball in the net, putting the puck in the net and getting assists. So I'm going to go with Stamkos. Yeah.
I'm going Stamkos as well. It's like the guy that breaks your heart is the one that lingers a little bit, so I'm looking at him to do this again. Okay, let's talk about game 1. Who's going to win on the money line? Tampa Bay is at +135, and the Avalanche are at -155. Alex?
I'm loving the Lightning here. I hate to do it just after they crushed us, but they're just so deep, so fundamentally sound. I don't want to go too much into the psychology element of this, but they've been here back to back. And then you got the Avalanche. All the pressure is really on the Avalanche because everyone was kind of doubting Tampa Bay. I mean, they were backs against the ropes against the Maple Leafs, and they come out down 2-0 against the Rangers. So I like Tampa Bay today to come out and steal game one.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the series, I'm going with the Avalanche. Yeah. But game one, I have to take the Lightning at plus 135. They're in a rhythm right now. They've been playing. They came off a great series. Avalanche have been resting. I keep emphasizing that. But they're going to have a little rust to shake off.
I'm opposite of you. I think Tampa Bay is going to win the series, but I do like the Avs to win this game because they're on home ice, and they've been absolutely phenomenal on home ice. They're 5-2-0 in the playoffs on home ice. And Vasilevsky, like we said, hasn't been that great against Colorado. He's 1-3-1 in his last 5 games versus Colorado. Lightning also, if we've seen in the last few series, they've been off to a little bit slower of starts. They haven't been winning game ones. They are 2-1 in 3 game ones this year. So I'm going to look for the Avs to win this one. One more real quick. We got a player prop. We got Cale Makar over 5 points. That's at minus 250. Or Nikita Kucherov over 5 points at minus 245. These are juicy.
They are. I mean, Makar probably just because he's been lights out, and he's a facilitator as well, too. So when we're talking points, I'll go Makar.
Yeah, I'll go Makar as well. 22 points in the playoffs. I mean, he just gets it done. I'm riding with him.
I'll go Makar as well for everything that they just said. All right, are we excited about game one? I mean, we're kind of sad, but we're excited.
Yeah,
right?
you're a little hurt that the Rangers aren't in the game, but the Avalanche have made it.
The Avalanche? Yeah, exactly. You know what? It's not number one, then number 2. Okay, don't go anywhere. What's Trending is coming up next. We're All Trending is coming up next here on the Bettor Hour, live on MSG. We'll be right back.